Welcome to another edition of Boomer University. Today's subject, Shion. What you will learn: Shion's gameplay and how she compares to other DPS characters, Shion's ability, best use of each ability, how to make the most of Shion's Satsuriko spree, kills, forcing cooldowns, which perks to select and why when, where and how to play Shion with examples. We will be going over a game that I played as Shion and showing you my positioning, my thoughts, and how to get the most out of this character. Shion's abilities explained. First off, Shion has two Kira pistols. These are rapid-fire anima pistols. They're better for close-up, decent damage, slow refill, slow reload, and slow fire. Not the slowest fire rate, but pretty slow. She also has an ability called Execution, which is right-click, fire an X-shaped volley, hold to tighten its spread. Best used to start an engagement or to finish off an enemy, depending on the perk. Don't use on multiple enemies or to spam a choke. Try to save it for the execution or to do a bunch of damage before getting out. Joyride. Rev your engine, reactivate to dismount, and launch your bike forward. Best used to get to a safe place, then jump, hold the bike, and launch at pursuing enemies. Can also be used to initiate fights or finish off low enemies. It's a stylish finisher if you have time. There is a setting where you can toggle the bike, and I would definitely suggest that. We'll go over that in the practice range. Evade. Dash and briefly gain overhealth. Great to use as a quick escape of line of sight. Also good to get overhealth before ulting or to engage quickly with execution. Shion's ultimate explained. Satsuriko spree. Rush forward 3 times in a storm of gunfire. One of 2 modes for each time. Dash forward, spin in place. You don't need to rush. You can pause briefly in between the dashes. You don't have to hit all 3 dashes at once. The best use is to dash in with your shift ability, execute the ultimate, hit once forward or in place, and then look for your next target, and so on. Great to be comboed with like a Zarya Gravitron or any other ability that locks multiple characters in place. Good to use with the Diva Bomb to get enemies that dash behind cover. I've done that before. Shion perks explained for Season 3. Her minor perk, Rapid Reload. Evade reloads 9 animal. Useful if you're being an initiator, but honestly it's kind of bad compared to the other perk, which is Ex Machina. Execution does 20% more damage to enemies below half health, so you can poke them a few times when they're in close. If you get them down to half, just use Execution to get them off the board. And you can dash then, or yeah. It's the best minor perk, and like it says, treat it a lot like Echo's Beam. Finish off enemies who are low. Her major perks: Refuel. Joyride instantly restores 50 health and regenerates 20 health per second while active. Useful if you are being an initiator or need to boost healing. Also very useful if your supports are too far or you know you're not going to be in line of sight very often. If you are playing the flanking role, it's very, very useful. It's not the best major perk, but it definitely gives off usefulness depending on the gameplay. Faces of Death. Now this is probably one of the most busted perks in the entire game. And the reason being is you get all sub-role passives. Recon, Specialist, Sharpshooter. You can see people behind walls, quick reload. It's just a really good general perk. So here we are in the practice range with Shion, just to go over a few basics. Her dash can get you out of places. She doesn't do much damage from far away. Here we are at 30 meters. And I mean, it's decent poke, but it's not very good. Now if we just go 10 meters closer, 4 instead of 8 shots.
So simple.
Remember that the bike does do damage when you bump them. So if we bump... It's only 20 damage now, unfortunately. But if you launch the bike, it definitely does a lot more. And speaking of the bike, we're going to go to Hero. Select Hero, Shion. And then toggle mid-air launch during Joyride. What that does is allows you to grab the bike. We're going to bump this guy first. Give him a bump. Hold. And then hit him. And we actually knocked him out. Which is definitely a possibility. So we have the bike, hold, and then press your mouse 1 to launch it. Just works out a lot better. You can also launch it a lot quicker, so you saw how that was.
Good enough.
So if you need to launch it right away. See how this tank's coming at us. No delay. Execute. So that's Shion's pistols. I mean, it doesn't get any better. Closer, but right around 20 meters is where you want to be at.
Here's something to kill.
And that's her effective range.
Ready for battle.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Go off to the side to create an off angle. I know they're all there. Take out the bastion. Alright, now we'll patiently wait. Take high ground, see where we're at. Pick up the bastion again. Just playing the point, biding time. Biscuit's getting in for a little bit of quick damage. I always spam that little area. You never know, you might get lucky. I see the Malga go in, so I give him a little assist. And you see how little damage the X does when it's not in execution. Does get him to back off. He's healing. Try to finish him off with the X. Got the heals. Now we're just trying to do damage. Try to get out of the Bastion's line of sight, playing the cover. Now I'm gonna switch angles, go from behind. Take out the Juno. Notice the Mizuki, so I take him out first so he can't heal the Orisa. Or at least try to. And I die here. Or not. Use the bike to get out. Grab the mega. Go high ground. Okay, the tank's gonna chase me here. So we just loop around, try to break line of sight. Don't make ourselves a target. Go away and get full healed. Playing it back, wait for the team. Go in with our Mizuki. Kill their Mizuki. Go for Bastion. Put the Ash low. Naga finishes her off. And now it's just a matter of pushing the card in. It's a great trap by our Mauga. Just simple, basic stuff. Nothing particularly special to Shion's gameplay. Just play your angles, play your corners.
Initiating match.
All right. Let's fast forward a little bit here.
Ready for battle. Ready.
Let's fast forward.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I noticed my Mauga's up in position, so we're just gonna try to do a bunch of damage from distance. Stay back just in case someone tries to flank and touch the point. Shoot the Mauga up top. Alright, our Mauga's dead, so we just get out, back up. Try to stop them from capturing the point. Use the bike to get out. Going with our Mauga. Spap off the high point. Die because I used all my cooldowns stupidly.
I won't lay down and die. I'll run you down.
Put the bike in the point. Mauga's on fire, so he's got to back up. Use the bike to not get disabled by the Mauga. Trying to use the execution there, it didn't work. Bastion's kind of preoccupied with Mauga. Alright. Hell. Miss every shot, but use our dash to kind of get away. Shion completely misses me, so now I go in my ult and die instantly.
60 seconds. Stop the pain. I could never know true death.
Don't love them moving fast.
Try not to use your ult when it's low like that or a dire situation. It really can't bail you out like other ults can sometimes, so it's always good just to try to save it for a good team fight. Get the Mauga low. Try to focus the supports. Make sure I cover my Ana. Play the high ground. I dropped from high ground because I'm an idiot. Don't do that. Use the bike, get out. Get it all the way. Wait for the Mauga to re-engage. Spam damage. Now the Mauga gets separated from his Life Weaver, so might be able to make something happen here. Or not, just run from him. If they're focused on someone else, they can't focus on me. Try to put my bike in a better spot than that Shion. Just constant uptime, constantly doing damage if I can. Charge the bike, take out the other Shion. Try to help out the Mauga here against this Bastion. Execute. Regroup, go back. I got my ult again, so I don't need to push anything too seriously. Maybe try to use the bike to go in. Okay, they're doing basically an ult dump, so I'm just gonna wait it out.
Start the victory timer. It won't be long now.
Go on, start running.
Miss with the bike. Get the BAP. Take down the tank to half. Get the health pack. Go back in. Tank off the cart. And that's a win.